Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Twin Flame Tarot. My name is Tony and this is the Twin Flame weekly forecast for the week of January 24th through January 30th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello if you are new here. So as I said, my name is Tony and this is the Twin Flame Tarot weekly forecast. First, we're going to pull for our Divine Feminine. Next, we'll pull for our Divine Masculine. Lastly, we will pull a couple of cards for our collective Twin Flame couples. If you see a deck of cards you like, I'll link them down below in the description and in the comments. And when I refer to the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, divine means holy. Feminine and masculine do not refer to one specific gender. Okay, y'all. Are y'all ready? Let's get this table set. Let's get out our sage. Let's get our table clear. Got the sage incense so I don't keep burning my house on fire. If y'all are longtime viewers, you know this is true. All right, here we go. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic org grid systems. And hang on just 1 second. I made my life a little bit more difficult today for no reason. You'll have days like that when you make your life more difficult for no reason. Headphone users, let's turn down the volume for me for a second while we set the tone for this reading. Beautiful. All right, and lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. Please join us. Please be present with us and help us to understand and interpret these messages. Let me get me a sip of tea. Get that throat chakra nice and warm. Okay. That is delightful. All right, let's do this thing, shall we, y'all? Up first, as always, is going to be our Divine Feminine. Ladies first, we are going to pull from the Getting Into the Vortex with Abraham Hicks. Headphone users, let's turn down your volume for the shuffle. Beautiful. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine today? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine for the week of January 24th through January 30th, 2021? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine and whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this reading? Thank you so much. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card, please. Just like that. Looks like you got more than one card, though. Oh, you got 3. All right, we're going to make it work because that's how we roll here. We're going to make it work. Y'all know what I just realized as I'm shuffling? Your girl doesn't have on. Well, you can't see my face, and I'm not going to bend all the way down for you to see. But trust me when I tell you, I don't have on glasses. Give me a second. Let me go get my glasses. And I am back. I wish y'all could have seen what I had to go through. That was a wild goose chase, but the glasses have been found. Okay, let's try to see what 3 cards did you read. We won't read all the messages here. We'll just kind of cut to the chase. All right, the first one up is 33. 33 is a master number. I'm sorry, you can hear my dog scratching. She's standing right outside the door of my witch cave scratching. I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. Oh, fun. Number 34, inspired action is always pleasurable action. And number 4, every relationship I establish is essential. Let's start with this one. It says, it is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal and that once it has been established, it is part of your vibrational makeup forevermore. And that in your powerful now, where all that you have become converges with all that you are becoming, you hold the power to create. And so, your observation of a situation, wanted or unwanted, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner in the experience. So every relationship you have with anybody is once you have a relationship with anybody, it doesn't matter whether you have an actual physical relationship with them or you're just like, you and I are having a relationship right now. You're watching me. Okay, my vibrational output will be in your vibrational output forevermore. That's just how it works, because now our energies have mingled. It doesn't mean that I'm necessarily going to be impacting you, but I could. You know, a thought of something I said could come up 10 years from now, okay? And so every relationship you have is eternal. And that power to create in the now, that power, you can use that to draw upon the energy of relationships you've experienced. And, you know, and you can use that observation of any situation you've had, whether it's something you want or you don't want, to create the future that you do want. And that's what these two are about, okay? It's about understanding that the reason why you have a relationship with anybody, even with me per se, right now, is because that energy is going to help you create the future, your relationship, your future energy, okay? It's going to help you just determine what you do and do not want. And then we have here, inspired action is always pleasurable action, and I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. Okay, so in other words, if you are trying to find harmony and get into alignment with your higher self so that you can become the co-creator in your own life, by that you are now determining that you are the one who is in charge of creating your own life. You're not going to let life just happen to you, and you're not going to let other people's energetic output influence your life. You are going to be the co-creator. And so all these people that you've met, you're going to be able to use that energy of, you know, what you learn from them, what you do want, what you don't want, to create the life that you want now, okay? So, you knowing that, I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. So, if you're trying to get into alignment with yourself before you, before you take any choice, before you decide, okay, now you know what you do and what you don't want based on these relationships you've had. Now it's about creating the life that you do want. Before you take an action, you need to get into alignment with yourself. That's what they're saying. You need to get in alignment with the source energy within you. And when you get that energy within you in alignment, then you can take that energy that you have and you can take inspired action, okay? And that's going to feel good. So basically what they're saying is these relationships that you're having in your life currently, in the past, and in the future are helping to define for you the type of path that you do and do not want to take. And that now that you know what you do want and what you don't want, when you are in alignment with yourself, you can now clearly make choices from a place of alignment. And when you're making a choice out of alignment, it's going to feel good. That's going to be inspired action, and it's going to feel good. So what you're being told, Divine Feminine, is to look at the relationships that you are currently in and the relationships that you're currently focusing on, even if you're not in that relationship, and to define for yourself what it is in these relationships that you do and don't want going forward. Get into alignment with yourself by feeling for, just getting into improved, what I said it was by feeling for, but it means, by feeling for that alignment with source energy. And when you get into alignment with source energy, then the choices, I got out of alignment, then the choices that you make will be inspired. Okay. All right. So really what this is coming, what you're being asked is to look at these relationships you're in, right? And to ask yourself, are they in alignment with who you are and what you want, okay? So let's find out. Let's pull from the Modern Witch Tarot. Let's get a little clarity about that, Divine Feminine. That's a lot of messages. I know it was a little bit wordy there, and I apologize. I am trying to be as brief as possible. But basically, the relationships you are in are impacting your life going forward. So are you making choices on these relationships based out of being in alignment? Does the choices you make feel good? All right, let's find out. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Feminine for the week of January 24th through January 30th, 2021? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine today? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine, whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this reading? This is a brand new, this is a brand new deck, and it is very, very stiff. That's what she said. And it's kind of slippery. I like it. It's just a little bit not broken in yet, so apologies for that. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Feminine for this week? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine All right. We have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, this is working in alignment and harmony with yourself, with your higher self, and with others. And then, yeah, Four of Wands, a Ten of Wands. So you are laying down, let's see what you got at the bottom of the deck, and then Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Swords and Queen of Swords. Absolutely. All right, Divine Feminine, here's the deal. It is time for you to really, all the lessons that you have been learning the last few months, okay? I hear it ringing very loudly in my ear. All the lessons that you have been experiencing the last few months are culminating for you to take a moment and to look at what it is you do and do not want. Okay, so now you have a very clear path that you are about to take, a path that you're on either now or currently, or you're about to be on in the future, coming up very soon. But that path is important that you understand that that path is only going to be revealed to you when you are in alignment with yourself, and so that you are in alignment with source energy in your higher self, so that you can take inspired action. And the reason why I say that is, look, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So you are definitely working towards some inspired action, towards some healing, maybe even, a healing of self, a healing of a timeline. Maybe you've gotten out of alignment. Maybe you thought you were on the right path, but you weren't. You're working towards laying down these burdens. You've been carrying, like I said, it feels like you've been out of alignment for a minute. This set of Ten of Wands is sitting right under every relationship I establish as eternal. So it feels like you've been really carrying the burdens of past relationships with you forward, and that hasn't been helpful. You haven't been able to get really clear about what you want, and so you're being told to get into alignment with yourself. Look right here, inspired action is always pleasurable action, right under the Three of Pentacles. So this is about getting into alignment with source energy, so that the choices you make are, inspired action. And then I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts, sitting right under Four of Wands. That's about healing, right? So this is about healing your thoughts by feeling for improved thoughts, which is what being in alignment with source is. When you are in alignment with your source energy, you're going to be in alignment with good feelings. Because like I said, inspired action is always pleasurable action. It feels good to be in alignment. And so that's what this is. You've gotten very clear here recently. You've been doing the work, but there's some relationships in your life that it feels like it's time to let go of, because they've served their purpose. Okay. They've taught you what you need to know. And now it's time to move on and to heal and move forward. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah. See, you're looking at these relationships that you have been in here recently. You're looking at them from a higher perspective. You've probably even lost some sleep over these relationships. These are some very long-term relationships that may be coming to an end for you, Divine Feminine. But that's okay, because the lesson here is learned, and you're looking at it from a higher perspective. You're ready to walk away from the things that don't feel good and walk towards things that do. All right. And so that's what the lesson here is to get really clear on your relationships, and to cut out the noise, and to get make sure that the relationships you are in alignment with the path that you are meant to be on. And if they are not in alignment, it's time to let go of them and to accept that healing, and to understand that every relationship is meant to last forever. Unfortunately, it's time to look at this from a higher point of view. It doesn't matter how long that relationship lasted. It's probably time to let it go. Okay, Divine Feminine, let's get real clear on does it feel good? And if it doesn't feel good, let it go. I hope you found this helpful, Divine Feminine. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and know how much I love you, because now it is time for our Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, we're going to look at the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Headphone users, let's turn down the volume for that shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine today? What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine for the week of January 24th through January 30th, 2021? What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine, whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine today? We just need one card, please, on the table for RDM. What messages do we have for the divine masculine today? One card, please. One card. Woo. You're taking their time with the shuffle on this one, fellas. Okay, we're going to take that card right there. The inner temple divine masculine. All right, divine masculine. It says, devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. So, well, I'll look this up just right away. What I hear there is, this is about, you know, getting into your own inner knowing, into your own intuition and higher wisdom. This is kind of similar to what we said to the divine feminine. It feels like there's definitely some clarity coming forth for both of you. And that's comes from inspired action is always pleasurable action. This is coming from taking inspired action, from being in alignment. And that's what I feel like is happening here for you too at Divine Masculine. It says, you are being called to be a devoted student and to tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice. Let's just jump ahead here. It says, if you are questioning your career or your life path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion and to this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. If you are, basically, Divine Masculine, what this is saying is that, you know, we are here to grow as souls, right? You know, and while you're here on earth, this is just your big playground, right? You know, you came here to learn. You came here to evolve, right? And right now, you're being told to go deeper into your soul, right? And to really increase your devotion to your own inner temple, to your own, getting to know your soul deeper, getting to know your own higher self deeper. This is about Divine Masculine. It feels like, even though I had said this about a year ago, that it felt like the Divine Masculine was opening up and coming more online. And I do feel like y'all are coming on more online more. I also feel like for some of you, you're only coming online kicking and screaming, like you're being forced to. We're asking you not to kick and scream. We're asking you to join us voluntarily and willingly. The world will heal when we heal ourselves. You can't heal everybody else until you work on healing your own inner temple. Okay, Divine Masculine, let's see what that's about. Let's look at the Light Seers Tarot. Like I said, if you like any of these decks, they are linked down below. All right. Headphone users, let's turn it down for the shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine today? What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine for the week of January 24th through January 30th, 2021? What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine in whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine today? Wow, okay, that is just too many. Just like that. All right, Four Cups. Yeah, you're being resistant. What did I say? You may be doing the work, Divine Masculine, but you are not doing it very willingly. It feels like you are being dragged into the situation, kicking and screaming, and you're being kind of stubborn. You're kind of, just kind of, you're just not connecting to your higher self. All right, look, you got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, and the Star. Okay, here's the deal, Divine Masculine. You've been, it feels like, trying to tap into your higher self. But there definitely feels like there is a sense of mistrust. The thing is the Seven of Swords is lies and deception and trickery. But then you have this Queen of Pentacles, which, she is that really she's the queen of practical creature comforts and financial security. And of course you have that Aquarius energy, which we are in Aquarius season strongly right now. Plus we are now in the beginning of the age of Aquarius. So you got that really, grounded, but also up in the air energy. And so it kind of feels like that's confusing you. And so you don't know which way is heads or tails. You want to trust your own intuition, your own inner guidance. You would like to feel grounded and secure in your knowledge, but for some reason you're just not really trusting it. You know, the interesting thing about the star is, because it is Aquarius, though the star is, you know, a hope and faith and energy rejuvenated, dreams coming true. It's that Aquarius energy, is that kind of standoffish energy. So it's like, yeah, I can see, you know, I can connect to my own higher self, but kind of keeping it at a hand's distance. It's like you don't fully trust it, you know, with that Seven of Swords energy. It's like you're just, yeah, just try as hard as you may, you keep pushing it away. Okay. The thing is that that's you. That's what you're doing. You're doing that to yourself. You're pushing yourself away. You're not trusting your own inner self. You're not hearing your own intuition. And that is a problem, divine masculine. I can tell you that is going to be a problem going forward, because if you can't trust your own intuition, you can't hear your own inner wisdom, then you're going to make some pretty big mistakes. Like, you're going to just step right into the shit pile. I mean, that's the truth, because your intuition and your own inner GPS keeps you out of trouble. Okay. And it's super important. It feels like you are just pushing it away. Let's see what's happening here with the twins. All right, twins, we are going to look at the healing with angels, headphone users. Let's turn it down for the shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? What messages do we have for the twin flames for the week of January 24th through the 30th, 2021? What messages do we have for the twin flames? Whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this. Thank you. Just like that. Steady. Exactly. Steady. Both of you. And look at the bottom of the deck. Body care. Both of you are not listening to your own inner wisdom. I get this for both of you. You're not paying attention. You're pushing yourself away. You know, divine feminine, it's like, you know, you're studying these people, right? You know, these relationships with people you've had. And you're learning who they are and what you do want to be and what you don't want to be because of these relationships. You're studying them. But you're not necessarily applying the lessons, and you're being told it's time to stop resisting that and to start applying the lessons. Divine masculine, yeah, you're being told to study yourself. I mean, it's not about the external, it's about the internal. You are being told to quit pushing away your own inner wisdom and to listen to yourself. You're being very stubborn here. You don't trust yourself. It feels like maybe you made a mistake in the past and you thought you were trusting yourself, you were on the right path, and turned out that blew up in your face. Well, that's okay. That's the past. That's not now. Look at you. You're grounded and got your head in the clouds. This is like literally as above, so below. Your intuition is knocking on the door saying, hey, let me in, okay? It's time to trust yourselves, and it's time to learn some lessons and to apply those lessons and to see where they take you, all right, twins? Let's pull from the Rebel deck for our last oracle of the day. Headphone users, let's turn it down for the shuffle. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? What messages do we have for the twin flames for the week of January 24th through the 30th, 2021? What messages do we have for the twin flames and whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this? Thank you, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. Thank you, just like that. All right. Send a pic. This is hysterical. It says, sexting will make their fucking day. Send a pic. That's hysterical. Okay, let's talk about it from both angles. First of all, there's something with both of you. It says, you know, send a pic and study. It's like you're definitely needing to look at something a little bit deeper. You both need to dive a little bit deeper into something and look at something again, and to not just give it a precursory glance, but to actually like really, take a picture. It'll last longer. It does say sexting will make their day. So that is a definite message for one of you. Okay. But send a pic. Here's the deal. Every relationship I establish is eternal, and it says study, send a pic. So over here, Divine Feminine, it's like you might even be, when you're trying to come up with these answers for like, why is it I'm not on the right path right now? What path am I supposed to be on? And you're defining what you do and don't want. And you're like, what relationships is it? What relationships should I study to look for clues of patterns that I need to break and habits that I need to move past to heal and to clear out and move forward? Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures around you. Honestly, it could be that there's something like, just open up your Instagram and scroll randomly and stop and see what picture pops up, or your Facebook or your Twitter or your phone camera. It feels like there's some relationship that needs to be looked at in a picture, something that you need to study from a picture that's going to help you clarify. I mean, look, see how they're drawing a picture? Like, yeah, Divine Feminine, there's something in a picture that's going to help you heal. It's going to help you move past these burdens that you're carrying, and it's going to give you an opportunity to look at it again from a higher perspective. Like I said, this feels like it's this is going to be even an old picture that at the time it caused you to even lose some sleep. Okay. Give it a second glance and come at it from a higher perspective. With being in alignment with source energy. And how do you know your source energy? Because the choices you make feel good. Those choices need to be reevaluated. All right, Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, steady, take a pic, inner temple, send a pic. It's your intuition is saying, what do I need to do to get you to pay attention to me? You're pushing me away. It's because you don't trust that this is real. It's like, because it's not tangible, you can't trust the information that you're getting. And so it's like, what do I need to do? Do I need to send a pic with written instructions on it before you actually trust me and believe me? That's kind of the message you're getting, Divine Masculine. So for both of you, again, I do think that I've actually gotten the message in some of the pick a card dailies that it feels like the twin flames are coming into union collectively, starting to now. But again, this is a lot about self-mastery. All right, let's close it out for the day. Let's look at the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. Headphone users, let's turn it down one last time for this shuffle. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians. There we go. Guardians, got spirit. What messages do we have for the collective twin flames for this week? What messages do we have for the collective twin flames for the week of January 24th through January 30th, 2021? What messages do we have for the twin flames for whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this reading? Thank you. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, got spirit. All right, up first we have the Hermit. Then we have, the Knight of Cups. Like I said, we are moving from self-mastery into union. Yeah, we are. There it is. All right, and wow, 9 of Coins, the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, the fruits of your labor at the bottom of the deck. Yep, Page of Clubs, Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Death, and damn, yes, the 10 of Coins. Look at that, what's right beside it? The 2 of Cups. Twins, you are definitely about to come into union. The collective twins are coming into union now, okay? Here's the deal. You've got just a little bit more cleanup. Like I said, I believe we started talking about this back in Sagittarius season, that I didn't feel the twins were coming into union in Sagittarius season or in Capricorn season, but that they would start to, the collective consciousness twins would start to come online in Aquarius season, but I really feel like in Aries season, we're going to see a big surge, okay? That's just been kind of what I've been saying for a while, and this definitely feels like it's a confirmation, all right? So the way I read it is past, present, future. This card sits between the past and the present. This card sits between the present and the future, and the cards at the bottom are, as always, they are the clarifiers of that reading. So sitting in the past, we have the Hermit sitting under study. Yeah, exactly. You've been doing a lot of work on self-mastery, twins. This has just been the last 2 months well, I mean, really it could even be like, I feel like it's even been like the last year to 18 months. The twins have, even if you came back into union at one point, you probably haven't been in a union for a while. There probably has been a lot of just like no communication whatsoever. Like you've completely cut each other off. It's because you've been doing the work. You've been working on yourself, the hermit, study. But that's the end of that cycle. That's that 9, you know, so we're coming from that hermit in the past, moving into the present, the Knight of Cups. So something is on its way, something new that you love. So keep doing the work, keep working on yourself, keep figuring out what it is you do want so you can clarify now what you don't want and get your path even more clear. So because the path of alignment is not straight, it swings and curves and twists and turns, it goes uphill and downhill, but it's really never ending until you take your last breath. But and even then it doesn't end, you know, because then you can get to come back, but that's a whole nother story. But we're working towards that path of alignment, because the more in alignment you are with source energy and with your higher self, the easier it's going to be for the twins to polarize, for y'all to come into polarization with each other, and so that you won't be, you know, repelling each other and pushing each other away. So keep doing that work, because the thing that you want, if it's union, it is definitely doing, it's definitely on its way. Do the work, because look here. Oh, I'm sorry, hang on, before we jump to this. The Knight of Cups, again, is sitting under send a pick. Like a send a pick. So it's like, visualize what you want. Get really clear on what you want. This is a time right now, in this moment, twins, if what you're wanting is union, get clear on that. Get super clear on what, not just the fact that you want to be in twin flame union, but what you hope to get out of that relationship. Remember, twin flame relationship isn't even so much about the couple as it is about the individuals evolving. And as they evolve separately, the couples can help each other evolve and grow and become, you know, a deeper soul experience. So send a pick. Get real clear on what it is you want and why you want it. It's not just about what, it's about why, okay? Because moving into the future, you've got the 9 of coins, the 9 of pentacles. This is the fruits of your labor, the rewards of all of your hard work. So the rewards of all the studying, getting into yourself, the self-mastery, getting into alignment with yourself, seeking that source energy that feels good, and focusing on choosing to feel good. Because remember, how you feel is a choice you make. Your vibration is the only thing you can control, is the only thing that you can offer up and make a choice of. And so you've been choosing this path of alignment, this path of feeling good, of source energy, and perhaps maybe even choosing this path towards twin flame union. But the fruits of your labor are on their way. Look here, Page of Clubs, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, right? That Page of Wands, you know, it's that new, exciting new beginning. And then you have, you know, that Ace of Swords, that breakthrough, that clarity, that sharp mind. So it's like you've been doing all this work, and now you've got this breakthrough, this new beginning. You finally got this mastery of yourself. And because of this mastery of yourself, you're going to have a death card. You know, this is that transformation is coming. And then look, what is that transformation that's coming? Oh, only the 10 of coins and the 2 of cups, or the 10 of pentacles, or, you know, the twin flame card. That's all. Just you know, twin flames, the 2 of cups, the 10 of coins. 10 of coins is technically not actually the twin flame. That's the 10 of cups. But in this case, it is, because we have it with the 2 of cups. So this is the legacy. This is what you will leave behind. And then the 2 of cups, this is, you know, being in union, being in couple, being it's the lovers, Gemini. So this is definitely the legacy of what the twin flames are about to leave behind. You are about to undergo a major transformation thanks to this breakthrough, this time that you've spent learning about yourself, getting to know yourself, getting to find your path, and getting and choosing. And that's the thing, because you've been doing the work and you've been choosing to feel good, and you've been choosing to keep your vibration despite the world going to shit outside of you. You've been coming back to your truth and standing in your truth and in your highest version of yourself, because you've been making that choice. Here is where we are headed, twins. I'm telling you, the twins are starting to come online. Now, here we are in the Aquarius season, but watch and see if in about 2 more months, if in Aries season, if your twins don't come into union now during Aquarius season. Bet me if you don't come on in Aries season. So let's see how it goes. All right. I hope you found this helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. You'll have no idea how much it helps me grow on YouTube when the algorithm sees that y'all like me and like the things that I do. I appreciate it. Hit that notification if you want to join the notification gang and find out when I post new content Monday through Friday. And on Sundays, I post the Twin Flame Weekly Forecast. So come on back and see me tomorrow. And until I see you again, and if I do, know how much I love you, Twin Flames. Bye.